Well, now that you've read the title and now that I have your attention, no, I'm not quitting trucking, but it got your attention, don't lie. But what I am doing is starting a new channel, and I would like you guys to give a follow. It's called Large Car Media. It's kind of a thing I've been wanting to do for a while because Hotshot is so niche in the trucking industry. You know, sometimes truckers and hotshots don't get along, which is completely ridiculous and stupid, but I like to be able to share some of the content I get on the road, like talking to people about their trucks, owner operators about their setups, special things they do to their truck, and tips and tricks of the industry. Talk about how fuel prices are killing us right now. So it's a Large Car Media on all platforms. Even though I hate Instagram and Facebook, I'm just trying to do everything right and do them all. And the reason I'm doing this is to kind of help promote the nonprofit that I'm trying to get off the ground that will involve, helping veterans get into trucking, whether pay for their trucking school, link them up with a company, whatever it may be. I have a whole video on that on my one channel. But so yeah, just go follow me over there, and you'll see some other content, a lot of rolling shots. There'll be interviews, and this isn't just going to be like a me thing. I'm going to try to include other people, like other creators that maybe want to do like collaborations or film some stuff for me at events. As one person, you can't go to trucking events and charity events all yourself sometimes. So it'd be nice to have other people that could help me out. So go give us a follow, and we'll get into today's video. Okay, today's video, we are working on some maintenance. Just got back from that trip, which you'll see more of probably in a video. I don't know which video we'll actually post first, but we have about 132,000 miles on the 7.3 now. Gonna go over our tread right tires. Seem to be doing pretty well. At this point, I think they've probably got roughly about 7,000 to 8,000 miles on them, and everything's wearing evenly. We're gonna do rear diff service, oil and filter change, fuel filter, and I got a set of bigger mud flaps, or mud flaps in general, for the back, but they're bigger, and I'm gonna put them on back here to try to keep the spray and everything down on the enclosed trailer. So let's get started on that here today. Oh, hey, me popping back in here. So this new channel is not only going to be like, or new entities, not only going to be on like YouTube and whatnot. We're going to try to do some, I'm working with somebody, and we're going to try to, once we get a little bit of a following built up, to also do articles. Articles are easier to share on like platforms like Facebook and stuff, and can get people to click and get people to read your article, and essentially run ads on there. But that's how you make money with like something like a blog. So there is going to be video, pictures, and actual written blog style posts. Well, picked up 10 gallons of oil. Hey, I'm trying to record a video here. A buddy of mine sells, well, he works, so he's a heavy duty diesel mechanic, and sells oil. So I bought some off of him. Gonna pull the truck up here and get started on it. Usually just Amazon our filters, and buy like between 2 and 4 at a time. Kind of like always having something like in stock. I usually just keep it, which I'm working on getting a shed here actually, to get us through till we move, where I can build a shop. But just like to always have stuff on hand, which I pretty much do. I have everything I need on hand, but I was getting down to my last set, so I just went ahead and bought re-upped from Amazon. Well, new fuel filters in without making a mess. Just gotta put this little rinky-dink cover on. Rotorcraft filter. These things make it so handy for working on this 2-wheel drive truck in the driveway. Build them to load stuff on my flatbed, but end up using them more for oil changes than anything. Oh, got a little extra protection with the mud flaps. Should do for now. Thought about getting a set of rock tamers too, and I think I'm going to end up doing that as well with these mud flaps, to just try to keep the spray off the trailer down as much as possible. Oh my goodness, what a day this has been. You guys want to hear something funny? It's not funny, but it's just funny because it's my luck. I have no idea why my phone cut out there. All right, so you know how I was telling you guys that I got rear-ended the other day in the mega cab, and they put my hitch through her condenser and radiator and all that, and front bumper support bumper was all just demolished. As you can imagine, hitting somebody at 20-30 miles an hour with a hitch on the back of their truck like that. So I dropped my truck off at my body shop that I use. We've been doing business there for a long time. They've worked on every single of my vehicle in my family, and we're like on a personal level with him. Like, I text him, and I've transported cars for him, for like stuff for the insurance company that gets hauled back to where the people are from if they're like from out of town or something. Anyways, so I texted him when it happened. He said, yeah, just drop it off, I'll get a estimate written up on it. He's like, what insurance do they have? Daughter in the back. I said they have Erie insurance. He's like, oh cool, that's fine. They're like a direct repair facility, so they don't have to do anything. Like, they don't have to send an adjuster out. So I had dropped it off and I hadn't heard anything. And I texted him and he said, I'll call you later. We got to go over a few things. The factory hitch that's on my truck is no longer available. It was an accessory in 08. So we're gonna have to put like a Kurt or something on the back of it, which is fine. He was just asking what size. So we're gonna get a class 5 for that, just to kind of match everything else that I own is a class 5. So I have my daughter and we're taking a nap, and my phone keeps ringing, and he texts me, said call me. So I call him and I was like, what's up? He's like, so the lady that hit you is saying there was no damage to her vehicle. Do you have any pictures? And I was like, I didn't really get out and take a bunch of pictures. I got out quick to make sure she was okay. And then we just kind of like looked over everything so we could get out of the way. Because we're on a busy road. And if we just, if she just hit me with traffic stopping like that, like there could be a chance that somebody could veer off and hit us or something. Like, it's just not a good place to be in. So we swapped information and did all that. I didn't take that many pictures. I got a picture of her insurance card. And they're like, yeah, she's saying they're saying there's no damage to this car and all this. And I'm like, that's weird. She did mention that she had somebody in her family that worked at Honda, and she hit me in a Honda Accord. I was like, all right, whatever. Well, I'll look through my phone. I don't remember, what I took a picture of. Well, come to find out, I took a picture of her insurance card, like holding it out like this. And in the background, behind the insurance card, you see the hole in her bumper with the grill shattered out, and you see like her fingernails holding the card, her shoes, the license plate on her car all mangled up. And I'm like, I sent that to the insurance guy. He was like, that'll do it, that'll prove it. He's like, I don't know why they were trying to, guess they were trying to say that there was no damage to the car so they could, I don't know. The poor girl was like a young college girl, and she was all shook up, and she's probably got some like douchebag daddy that didn't want the insurance to go up because she's so young and got in an accident, and was just starting to lie and say that it never happened. But should have just called and got a police report. But like I said, it was just kind of the being safe thing, and swapping information like that. And if she gave me her number in case I had any problems, I'm just assuming once she got home to her parents, that's when everything kind of changed. Because I'm gonna guarantee the first question they probably asked her, because she rear-ended me, is if she was on her phone or not. And I'm guessing that's probably why she wasn't paying attention and ended up hitting me. But I don't know. I'm not her parents. I don't know.